Hello, thank you for joining us on the channel. This video is the continuation of the 2024 West African Senior Certificate Examination, and then in the last video we stopped at number 60, so we continue from number 61. From the previous instruction, from the words or group of words lettered A to D, choose the word or group of words that best completes each of the following sentences. This is the dash he has submitted his assignment since joining the class. This is the dash he has submitted his assignment since joining the class. Early, later, earliest, lately. Now, this particular question is telling us, look at the article D before the dash, before the blank space. With that article D, it is only the superlative form that can fill that gap. So the correct option is option C. This is the earliest he has submitted his assignment since joining the class. Number 62. It is wise to dash with what one has rather than go borrowing. It is wise to dash with what one has rather than go borrowing. Make out, make up, make do, make over. Now let's look at these options one after the other. Option A, make out. It means to discern or to understand something. So that is not the correct option. Option B, make up. Make up means to reconcile after a fight, after a disagreement, or to invent, to fabricate a story or an excuse. That is the meaning of make up. It may also mean to beautify one's face, just like what the women do to make themselves more beautiful. Option C says make do. It means to manage with what is available, even if it is not enough or ideal. While option D, make over, it means to renovate something or to transform something into something new. Now, with these meanings, you will see that it is only option C that is correct. It means to manage with what is available, even if it is not enough or ideal. So it is wise to make do with what one has rather than go borrowing. To make do, it means to manage what you have. Number 63, the teacher was dash hasty in meting out punishment. The teacher was dash hasty in meting out punishment. More, much, scarcely, somewhat. Option A, more. That's not correct. The reason is because we are not comparing two things or two teachers, so we cannot have more hasty. And even more hasty is wrong. The comparative of hasty is hastier. We have hasty, hastier, hastiest. There is nothing like more hasty. So option A is wrong. Much hasty does not fill into the gap. Scarcely hasty doesn't just sound right. The correct option is somewhat hasty, option D. And somewhat means to some extent. So we can say the teacher was somewhat hasty in meting out punishment. It means the teacher was to some extent hasty in meting out punishment. Number 64. Everybody should treat their parents with respect. Dash. Everybody should treat their parents with respect. Dash. This question is based on question tags. Everybody should treat their parents with respect. A, should they? B, shouldn't they? C, shouldn't we? D, should we? Now, in order to get the correct option, we have to look at the subject of this sentence and the verb. The subject is everybody and the verb is should treat. Now, in this kind of verbal structure, where we have a verbal group, one auxiliary verb and one main verb, should is the auxiliary verb, while treat is the main verb. In order to get our tag correctly, we do not need the main verb. We just need the subject and the auxiliary verb. Everybody and the should. Now, the statement is affirmative. Our tag must be in the negative. So everybody should. The tag is going to be shouldn't they, shouldn't they? There is no way we could choose shouldn't we as the correct option. The reason is because the subject of the sentence is not we. The subject of the sentence is everybody. Look at the sentence again. Everybody should treat their parents. They are considered that plural possessive. They are. That shows that it is they that could be used to replace everybody, to replace the subject of the sentence. So we have shouldn't they? Everybody should treat their parents with respect. Shouldn't they? Number 65. The experienced clerk found herself at dash. The experienced clerk found herself at dash. A crossroad, some crossroads, a crossroads, the crossroad. First of all, when crossroad is used to show the state of dilemma, the state of confusion, it is always crossroads. Crossroad with S. That means option A and option D are wrong. Now let's see. Crossroads, even with S, to show confusion is singular. Therefore, option B, some crossroads, is wrong. The correct option is option A, a crossroads. A crossroads is a singular noun in this particular context, even though it ends in the letter S, and it's metaphorically referred to a situation whereby someone has to make a critical decision or a turning point in someone's life. So the sentence goes thus: the experienced clerk found herself at a crossroads. Number 66. We are playing dash, the problems of the company. We are playing dash, the problems of the company. Off, up, out, down. What the examiner wants here is a preposition that could go with play so that they will form an idiomatic expression like playing off, playing up, playing out, or playing down. So we are playing dash. Off. To play off means to pretend. That is not the correct option. To play up means to misbehave. That is not also the correct option. To play out, when something plays out, it means something occurs or concludes with a specific expectation. That is not also the correct option. Of course, the correct option is option D, down. To play down. Playing down means to minimize or make something seem less serious or less important than it actually is. So, we are playing down the problems of the company. It means we are making the problem of the company to look as if it is not really serious, whereas it is actually serious. 67. You dash have walked home alone so late at night. You dash have walked home so late at night. Would not, might not, ought not to, need not to. Looking at what we have here, walking home alone so late at night means it's something that is not advisable to do. So with this, the correct option is option C, ought not to. Ought not to expresses a moral or advisable prohibition. In this question, it suggests that walking home alone late at night was not a good thing, a moral thing, or a wise thing to do. It is not a recommended thing to do. You ought not to have walked home alone so late at night. Number 68. Did you notice that the dash had been removed? Did you notice that the dash had been removed? Prices tag. Price tag. Prices tag. Prices tag. Looking at these options, the ones with apostrophe and the one without apostrophe, the correct form of price tag, the only correct form of price tag is option B, without apostrophe, without S. Price tag. Did you notice that the price tag had been removed? 69. One has to be careful of dash friends. One has to be careful of dash friends. His, their, your, one's. Now the subject of this sentence is one, an impersonal pronoun. To maintain the grammatical consistency, the possessive form should also be one's. One has to be careful of one's friends. Option D. Number 70, which is the last question for this section. It is mandatory that consumables should have dash dates. It is mandatory that consumables should have dash dates. Sell by, sell out, sell off, sell on. Well, what this question is trying to pose at the candidate is to look at the date by which a particular goods should not be sold again, and that is sell by. Sell by. A sell by date refers to the last date a product should be sold, typically used for perishable goods like food, beverages, and medicine. Sell by in this particular compound verb is used to show deadline. So it means sell on or before this particular date. The sell by date is the day that is used to show the last date a particular product should be sold, something similar to an expiry date. So it is mandatory that consumables should have sell by date. That is going to be all as far as this video is concerned. In the next video relating to the WASSCE 2024 past questions and answers, we shall be going to the next section. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching the video. See you some another time. Have a nice one. Bye-bye.